Hello, and welcome to Real Life with Andrea. My name is Andrea, and I am here to share with you what is going on in my real life. So it's Monday night, it's 10 p.m., and I am wiped out. So Mondays are generally a catch-up day from the weekend, and so today I was trying to get some things done. The first and main one that I was supposed to get done is taking care of alterations on some prom dresses that I said I would do a couple weeks ago. Prom is this weekend, and the dresses are not done. And despite the fact that we worked on them this morning for a really long time, we could not get the machine to sew the dresses. And so now I have the dresses over here to do by hand tonight. Probably not tonight. Probably tomorrow. Anyhow, so that was kind of a disappointing thing this morning. I thought these dresses would be whip, whap, whoop. We get over to my mom's house, we get the machines out, we zap those things up, and it's done. And it has turned out to be quite a project. So in addition to that, there's just been a lot of things, and the time has just passed by. And now it's the end of the night, and it feels like accomplishments were low. And I wasn't that gracious today with my children. So in all that is done, one of the things that I have said that I aspire to be is somebody who shows grace and mercy, especially to my children, and even more so to my foster kids. And I guess not more grace and mercy, but that in my mind, I keep on the forefront of my mind when dealing with them that they have not been raised under the same morals and principles, guidelines, rules, expectations, even the same encouragement or the same belief in them that I want them to feel from me. And so some things, sometimes it's awfully difficult, especially when I've had really crowded day like today and feeling not accomplishment. Then something happens with one of those children, and today it was a lie, a bold-faced lie right in my face, and I lost it. Now, I didn't yell, I didn't say mean things, but the look on my face and the tone in my voice did not express the grace, the patience, the peace, the hope, the encouragement that I want to express to them, even when and especially when things are hard. That setting that example of how to have grace under pressure, and that consistency of even though you're not acting right, I am, that really is something that I'm finding difficult, especially when I overcrowd my day. I'm irritated with myself, and that of course plays out to other people. So one of the things that I was thinking about this evening is that going back to that chapter 1 of the Joy book about joy stealers. And when I first read that book, I thought worry is the one. You got people, you got things, you got circumstances, and you've got worry as the 4 main categories of things that we allow to steal our joy. And so when I read that, I thought worry's the one that I have to watch out for, because of my circumstances, I worry. I worry if I'm going to be able to pay the bills. I worry if I'm going to have what I need. Even when it comes to time for doing what I need to do for the kids. What if they get sick and I have to put everything aside to go to take care of them? All these things that I worry about. But what I found today as I'm contemplating all of this stuff is that that worry really isn't the one that creeps in on me. That one I'm well aware of, and so I guard better against. The one that really is the one that creeps in and gets me and robs me is circumstances. And even though the circumstances are of my own doing, right? That is where I lose my joy. So today is a perfect example because I put off those dresses until day. Whose fault is that? Nobody's but mine. Okay? I decided that for our Mother's Day tea that I am going to crochet sun hats for all of the ladies at my table. Okay? I decided that I was going to do a favor for a friend. I decided to pick up the phone even though I knew that the conversation was going to be over an hour of I still don't know why. What? Because I wasn't listening, because I wasn't fully engaged with my friend who called. I decided that I was going to do these things, or I was going to put off these things, and therefore the circumstances of my life come crowding in on top of me and cause me to have anxiety, frustration with myself, all these things that lead to things like even guilt over the way that I'm spending my time. And although nothing that I'm doing is bad, it's not like I'm making a choice that someone else could look at and go, well, duh, of course you shouldn't be spending the $5 that you have on cigarettes, right? Those aren't the choices that I'm making. All the choices that I'm making under the right circumstances are good choices. Even though all the choices are good, sometimes we have to learn how to say no. And no is not a word I'm super good at. So, what do I have to watch out for when I want my life to be a joy-filled life? Because when I feel joy, out of my heart flows that, right? When that's what's in my heart, that's what flows out. What I put in is what comes out. So what am I putting in? Am I putting things in that are going to feed me and help me stay focused and bring attention to the life that I want to live? Or am I not paying attention to what I'm letting in, right? I'm letting in bitterness, I'm letting in complaining, I'm letting in anger, I'm letting in busyness, I'm letting all these things in. And so what's coming out? Anxiety, frustration, bitterness, even anger, and sometimes unreasonable rage. Well, that was my reflection for the day, that I need to be much more conscientious of the things that steal my joy, the things that I not only allow in, but I welcome in. So if you know me, and you personally, and you see me, or even if you just know me through this YouTube channel, and you see me or hear me saying yes to things that maybe I should say no to, let me know. Make me aware. I welcome the challenge to think about the choices that I'm making and if they're things that I should be doing right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for going on this journey with me. If you like this content and want to see more, please hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification button so you'll see anytime that I post content. I do try to post some shorts every single day and long form content when I feel led. I hope you feel led to continue down this journey with me. Have a great night.